So when I began this channel and I started making videos, I said one thing that I would do is always stay within my integrity. I wouldn't make up things about experiences. I wouldn't sensationalize them, nor would I dumb them down. You're getting exactly what I've experienced, both in the out of body state, but also in the inner body state. So how I am, how these experiences are affecting me in real time, in this realm one experience, really. Um, so I wanted to create this video because I know and I understand the frustration people are going through when they can't achieve the out of body state. They're following protocol exactly how they should, and they're still not able to exit the body. I've been experiencing that lately. My last experience was probably around a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. So since then, it's been a little quiet. So I wanted to create a video and really kind of go through what we are experiencing. If you're experiencing this, what it possibly could be, and how to overcome it. So if you're watching this, it's probably a good chance you've had an out of body experience, or maybe even several, and all of a sudden it's gone quiet. You're not able to have the experiences that you once had, and you're starting to wonder why. Like, what's going on? Why am I not able to exit my body as easily as I once was? Like I said before, I've been there too. I'm even currently going through it now. And in this video, we're going to talk about why the silence is happening, why it's actually part of your soul's journey, and how to move through the frustration while still remaining dedicated to the practice. So let's start with the obvious. It's frustrating. You spend hours putting yourself into sleep paralysis. You feel the tingling, you feel the swaying of the soul. You think it's time to exit. You try to exit, and it's actually your physical body moving. So you don't actually exit the body. Or maybe you're lying there thinking, hey, maybe I should just lie here and do nothing, and then you don't exit the body. You're sitting there for hours. You're lying there for hours. Again, your body's starting to feel kind of aches and pains from lying still for so long. When you floated above your bed, even turned around and seen your body, felt that peace and that love and that unity, coming back to realm one without that access feels pretty heavy. You start to ask yourself, why did it stop? What did I do wrong? And then you go to the next stage and start second guessing your experience altogether and start invalidating it. Let me tell you, you're not broken. You didn't lose it. And it wasn't a figment of your imagination. And this pause, it isn't random. It's actually sacred. There are actually a few reasons why this signal may have gone quiet. And I kind of want to discuss a few of them, and let's talk through some of the ways that you can overcome that. One of the first reasons why this may be happening is mental overactivity. You've had a successful out-of-body experience, and now you're trying to make it happen again. See, OBEs don't respond to force. They respond to calm openness. Trying too hard causes tension. That tension blocks the exiting process. Number two, emotional or energetic integration. I know that sounds like a huge, big phrase, but basically what it means is when you start going to the other side, you're actually raising your frequency here. You got to remember, going to the other side consciously, you're bringing back downloads, you're bringing back information. And this information is raising your consciousness. It's raising your awareness that you are in realm one and that this is just a template that you are experiencing. Sometimes your soul pauses the journey so you can actually have a chance to live what you've seen and allow your inner body experience to change along with your access to the out-of-body experience. And in this moment, that integration is more important than your exploration. So you need that time to integrate the information that you've brought back from the other side. Number three, subconscious fear. Even when your mind is ready, sometimes your nervous system is saying, hold on, let's wait. Let's make sure what we're seeing isn't something harming to us or dangerous to us. Maybe there's still a little bit of fear of not returning or fear of the unknown past what you've already experienced. Fear of seeing something too big. These fears live under the surface and sometimes can create that resistance to you exiting the body. And number 4, soul redirection. This is what I'm currently experiencing. Instead of going upward, my soul is now telling me I need to go inward and start making changes to who I am in this realm as I walk through this experience. Instead of floating, my soul is asking me to stay grounded in this present moment, not to really escape density, but to master it. This is probably why my latest videos have been talking mostly about how the out-of-body experience is changing me for my inner body experience here in realm 1. I needed that time. I needed that extra time to really cultivate what this all means for me here. Understanding that I came here for an experience, and not just an experience, but I came here for a purpose, something that I have to do. And that is to help others understand what they need to take from the out-of-body experience and how they can use the out-of-body experience to help realm 1 become a better place. Number 5, the veil is thinning in other ways. You might be expecting a grand exit, but what you may be receiving is subtle downloads and upgrades in other ways. Sharper intuition, deeper dreams, more lucid dreams, emotional breakthroughs. This is soul level growth, and it doesn't always look like floating. It isn't always having a grand experience. So what do you do when the exits stop and it becomes more difficult and you have that frustration? You stay dedicated, but you adjust your relationship with the practice. The number one thing that I'm doing personally is reconnecting without expectation. See, once you've seen the other side, there's this expectation that you'll be able to see all this stuff again and that you'll be able to see even more. And you go into your experience or into your protocol having big expectations. And when those expectations aren't met, then you become frustrated. So what I've learned to do is not going with expectations, but simply setting the intention and allowing my soul and my body to operate as it normally would. As a matter of fact, as it always does every night. I'm just consciously staying aware of it. I'm also starting to meditate before I even go into the practice. So I'll do a 15-minute or 20-minute guided meditation just to calm myself and relax myself even before I start the practice. I'm letting go of outcome and coming back to stillness. Often that relaxed state is exactly what the soul needs in order to exit the body. Number 2, breath work and energy work. So I just spoke about doing that guided meditation. I typically find ones that have some sort of breath work involved because I understand how important breathing is to the whole process. Breathing is the bridge. It calms the nervous system down and expands subtle energy. Try a few rounds of conscious breathing before you start the practice. Get your energy moving through the body before you try to leave it. Put your phone and TV away about an hour or maybe 2 hours before you start the practice. For some reason, that blue screen affects your mind, and typically it affects my mind by overstimulating it. That overstimulation keeps me from relaxing and keeps me thinking about a bunch of different stuff. And then when I am able to focus, now I'm going more into expectation because now I'm thinking about all the things that I want to see and I'm expecting this to happen and that to happen instead of just being calm, relaxed, and at peace with whatever the outcome is. Number 3, focus on presence in your daily life. The frequency you carry while you're walking around in your body also affects your dreams and your out-of-body state. Are you rushing, distracted, judgmental, or are you tuned in, watching, loving, listening? I'm finding that the more present I am here, the more clearer my channel becomes. And number 4, stay dedicated to the practice. This is key. Even when nothing's happening, keep showing up. Night after night, lie down and enter stillness. Go through your protocol every night that you can. Or if you can't do it every night, create a schedule of days during the week that you can do it, where you can fully dedicate yourself to the practice and to the protocols. Not just because you have to, but because you know your soul is worth it. Your consistency shows Source that I'm still here. I trust the process and I trust my soul. For many that come from religion, did you stop praying, going to church, the mosque, the temple, or wherever because your prayers had not yet been answered? Of course you didn't. So treat this the same way and stay consistent in your practice. Train yourself to disregard previous failures. Don't give any emotion to it. And when you feel like you are giving emotion to it, stop and remind yourself, this is a practice I'm going to be continuing for the rest of my life. See, I don't know about you guys. I don't plan on having 1 or 2. I don't have a limited amount or a number I'm trying to reach of OBEs. There isn't even a limited amount of things I want to target. Once I target one thing, I'm going to move on to target more. The goal is to understand and to remember in its fullness, to remember your soul in its fullness. So I want to leave you with this. If you're in a quiet phase, it's not a punishment. It's not a regression. It's your soul recalibrating. It's like a spiritual deep breath. Your first or even your next OBE may not be a casual exit. It may be a profound activation. So be gentle, be patient, stay dedicated, and trust that your soul knows exactly what it's doing, even if your mind doesn't. So if this resonates with you, drop a comment below and tell me more about what you're experiencing during your quiet phase, or how you can apply these principles to eventually get out of your quiet phase. And just know that if you are in your quiet phase, you're not alone. We all are experiencing this. I'm having a quiet phase right now, but I don't have any regard for that as a failure. I believe it's just a phase and that I will soon be able to regain the OBE state. So until next time, peace and blessings.